halftime show is firing for those who have shipped up to Boston and are ready for a treat with the matchup we have in store. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
What's happening today, everybody? It is the Mass Gamer. Today's with another college football game. Today I'll be the Boston College Eagles, who I can't stand. I went to Syracuse, taking on BYU Cougars. When I was in Syracuse, we used to beat these guys most of the time at Boston. Being from New York, I actually don't even care if I lose this game, to be honest.
During your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's James. Quick strike complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Boston College Eagles, back when I was in college, they were pushovers.
First down. Finds his tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. They're going to make throws,
Boston College.
Make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the yak, the yards after the catch. Nice job breaking on the football.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch.
He's got it. First down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Golden Eagles started this drive back.
I mean, BYU, I don't remember if we ever played them, but I know they were no joke.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's James. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got some room in under the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1 yard line. First and goal now.
Gotta watch the QB.
Boston College calls. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! Grabs a short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well,
And what a nice play call and nice
that was a suicide throw.
Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitching catch.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT.
But I forget, isn't Oregon and Indiana in the finals?
And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So BYU's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This defense is kept them back
wow.
up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. There's the pressure. He's going to take off. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide.
Wasn't even.
Hey, listen, it's important at that
I don't
position
know.
to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He rifles one deep down the right side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Off play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hagan. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Wow.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Here's a hit.
Oh, they sandwiched him.
And down he goes at the 22.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Makes the grab.
Who flagged?
He's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Yep.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Where was he throwing?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rushes on him. defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why
Wow.
this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the punt team
That was a
able to
bad
smack
return.
him to the ground.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Gotta hang on.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first.
Up.
We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Huh. Wow. Boston College. I'm not even really trying in this.
Point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here we go. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
They don't really have. Where's their
Another first
defense?
down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Yeah, I
Back
mean,
to
I
throw, it's
kind of
James.
agree with that.
Fires into the end zone. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of
Wow.
the playmakers and all of the versatility they have.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. He goes out of bounds, stopped short, and the gamble on the fake does not pay off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he puts through the extra point. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the defense
double team
and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away.
I thought BYU was supposed to be good.
He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
I still think about BYU was supposed to be like a good team. Boston College, man, they're not that great.
Back, it's James. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes.
Whoa.
Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Don't really got to go hard with that kick.
Point kicker knocked it right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And that one, I don't think, went the required 10 yards. It did not. Penalty marker is out.
Illegal touchdown.
Ah, shit.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Okay, ready?
Of course you will.
Cricket.
Are you going to hike the freaking ball?
Caught in the backfield. It's Bachmeyer. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds and you can live.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To throw, it's James. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver.
That wasn't too bad.
This receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day.
He really is.
Yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback adapting. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going.
Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to
where's he going?
Get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to add another. It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Hillstead. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the short completion, it's now second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle, it's Ryan. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
They keep holding me. Why?
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Slips through the line. The solid return there.
And
offsets some
halftime.
of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some
5
scene
TDs.
there today
5
in
TDs.
Chestnut Hill. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Hillstead. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Punt. Because we're not the Cleveland Browns.
From around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Sends it back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh, who flagged?
Incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's James. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
I mean, I would have settled for a field goal.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to... Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
This is sad for BYU.
Big play on this 3rd and long.
Who do I feel bad
From the gun,
for?
wants to pass. Under fire. Got a man. It's Roberts. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be.
Well, yeah.
You got that bond and that trust.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
As I quote the thing, punt for the Cleveland Browns. Well, no, they're technically the Boston College Golden Eagles.
To the air, it's James. Grabbed over the middle, it's Franklin. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll run the screen. Fights off a defender. There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll step into the end zone.
Might as well.
Boston College. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Well,
now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time.
Yep.
They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the
fourth
quarterback
quarter.
and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Damn, look at that.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the
That was some good evading, though.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods.
Here we go.
Grab near the marker, it's Harris. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, well.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a goddamn slaughter.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary.
Like, should I just give him... There's no mercy rule, I know.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Here comes the heat.
Ugh.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. And
he's been sandwiched.
pressure, and there he goes down again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mud.
I can just run. I mean, there's no way they're going to come back from this.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing.
I don't know what to say about this game.
Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Finds space on the right. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Sheesh.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a man. It's James. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Wants to throw again. Got his man.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards,
Wow.
and never complain.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go up top on second and short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't
I don't
quit.
even,
Actually,
I mean,
probably
not a
sub
big
yourself
deal.
out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
I mean,
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now on first down from the 30. Running back searching for a hole. Defense
No
is
hole.
there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to
2-minute
run
warning.
tonight. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. He's taking a deep shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 29.
Almost.
Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. BYU with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense
Also
is
got him
smarter.
way
They have found
away
kind of
from
good rhythm.
field goal
They haven't
range.
done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long
Almost
way to go on
over.
third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very
Yeah, of
happy
course.
with the results of the play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines.
Oh, that was messed up.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy at.
Wow.
And now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Harris. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Pass completion.
That's the plan.
And let's see if they try it again. Back to pass. It's James. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great.
That's game.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game.
8 touchdowns. Wow.
They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, wow. That was a complete shutout. That was a slaughter. 60-0. And I went up against a ranked team, too. Wow. Alright, everyone, if you like this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there's any matchups you want me to do. Alright, everyone, it's been the Masked Gamer, and as always, watch on and game on. I'll see you all in the next video.